Hi, I'm Sheryl Kurland, the Relationship Insider, here to give you my commentary on week number 2 of The Bachelorette and also share with you an awesome relationship tip that's going to absolutely help your love life soar. Now, I would call this week an introduction to Andi's boobs because the girls were out front and center in everything that she wore. The challenge is when those two things are staring at a guy, he cannot possibly think with anything above his waist. The show started off kind of bittersweet because she had her one-on-one date with Eric, and as we all know, Eric passed away tragically in a paragliding accident since the show wrapped. And he said he was an explorer and he was traveling the world. Now, yes, it's a tragedy, but there's a silver lining in all this. If we look at Eric's young life, he totally lived life to the fullest. He was doing his passion. He lived every day with gusto. And it should be a lesson to all of us. When you wake up every day, are you doing what you love? Have you found your passion? Are you giving everything 110%? Because it can all change in just one split second. Now, the group date was the 14 guys, having the striptease, raising money for charity. Yeah, we've seen this all before. The only exciting thing was looking at the packages and seeing if they were a 10 or a 2. The other one-on-one date was with our farmer boy, Chris. Let me tell you something, guys. If you want to know how to make love to a woman, you're going to replay the scenes with him on your DVR because Chris touches a woman exactly like she wants to be touched. He just caressed her. He, went up and down her body. It's exactly how a woman wants to feel. And if you can do it like Chris, a woman is going to just absolutely melt in your arms. Now, Chris is a farmer boy. She's a city girl. Could a relationship ever work? Absolutely. It's a case of opposites attract. And the dynamic of it is when two people are really opposites, it always keeps the relationship lively and exciting and adventurous because you never know what's going to happen the next minute. The other way, which is being more alike, is equally good because you always have a soft cushion to fall on. You know what the other's thinking. You don't have to explain yourself to each other. So opposites attract and alikes also work well. The tip for this week is it came out of when Chris and Andi were at the racetrack and they met up with this older couple and they introduced themselves and the couple said they were married for 55 years and Andi said, "What's your secret?" And one of them said, I don't remember if it was the husband or wife, but what was said is, your love grows if you work together at it. Your love grows if you work together at it. Now, what does this really mean? Well, of course, in the stage of Andi and all these relationships, everything's exciting and adventurous and just totally explosive. Well, when you're with someone year after year, you get into the daily business of life. But you always have to work at love. But love shouldn't be work. It should be fun. And you're not going to always agree with each other. And you're going to wake up on some days and say, how the hell did I even marry this person? They're out of their mind. But you never lose sight of the common goal is creating the love between the two of you. And if you can do that, if you can make your love grow together, you work at it together, you two will have a loving, lasting relationship. And I will see you next week for Bachelorette number 3.